Prince Louis made one adorable plea to his mother regarding a secret that he's been asked to keep from his older sister, Princess Charlotte. The Princess of Wales has revealed this tonight. It's the fourth time the princess has held her event at Westminster Abbey to celebrate the positive qualities found in many and to bring festive cheer to the capital and associated events around the country. The princess said tonight that the last year's carol service, she didn't know what 2024 had in store for her as she arrived to host her fourth annual event at Westminster Abbey. However, while seeming to talk about the soloist from the Royal Ballet who performed during her service, Catherine said that she enlisted Prince Louis to help keep it a surprise from her daughter, Princess Charlotte. Catherine said of Louis, "He has kept the secret for, nearly 2 weeks now. Very challenging," Paloma agreed. "For a 6-year-old," replied the royal mum of 3, and then this morning he said, "Mummy, please, can I tell her? I'm bursting." I did drop off, and he really wanted to tell her. I think hopefully he'll keep it. Charlotte later lit up as she saw the ballet dancers during the service, suggesting that her younger brother has put in his good word. The princess has inherited her great-grandmother's, Princess Diana's, love of dance, and began taking lessons from a young age. The princess has also previously taken Charlotte on trips to watch the royal ballet at the Royal Opera House. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis also stopped at a kindness tree outside of Abbey's Great West Door and hung messages on its branches in dedication to someone who has supported their lives in keeping the service's theme of love and empathy. The royal children were introduced to the Dean of Westminster, Dr. David Hoyle, when they first arrived with their father William. It was the first time the Wales family has been seen together in public since their appearance at Trooping the Colour, and the King's birthday parade in June. An hour before the service began, Catherine arrived alone to greet performers in the chapter house of the Abbey before walking around to greet the other guests. When singer Paloma Faith expressed sympathy for the princess, who this year underwent chemotherapy, Catherine replied, "I didn't know that this time last year it was going to be the year I just had." The princess, who married Prince William in 2011 and attended the late Queen's funeral in 2022 at the Abbey, said that the building held so many memories for her. The princess then walked to the North Transept and knelt down to speak to scouts for the 44th Barry Robot Scout Group from Bury, Manchester. Greeting various guests as she walked through the Abbey, she stopped to the nave to greet Chris Hoy and his family. The Olympic cycling champion, who has terminal cancer, told her he's never been to Westminster Abbey before. Catherine's stunning ensemble at carol services came shortly after she and William welcomed Sheikh Timon bin Hamad Al Thani and Sheikh Jawir bin Hamad bin Suhaim Al Thani at their private residence earlier this week. The royal wore a coat dress in a beautiful maroon shade, complete with structured shoulders, double-breasted detailing, and a flatter figuring cut. The Princess of Wales' silhouette looked streamlined in the tailored Alexander McQueen coat, which she paired with a burgundy beret by Sahar Millinari. The princess polished off the cellar look with a glittering pearl and diamond necklace, which belonged to the late Queen Elizabeth II. She was involved in the ceremonial welcome at Horse Guards Parade in London, traveling in a carriage procession back to Buckingham Palace before lunch and viewing an exhibition of Qatari items in the picture gallery. The Together at Christmas Carol service is always a special event in the Princess of Wales calendar, but it's extra special this year as it'll be one of just a few public engagements she's fulfilled since completing her preventative chemotherapy for cancer in September.